What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Alright, oh boy, we're coming back to Royal Blood. Yes indeed. Hey, Royal Blood fans, feeling you. Come on now. Oh boy. Alright, I'll explain why I'm being a little hesitant in a second here. Okay, so this is a request from Mickey A. Mickey wanted to see me react to this song by Royal Blood called Figure It Out. Now, two things. First thing, have I heard the song before? I don't believe so. I don't think I've heard the song before. I can almost say with like 100% certainty, I've never heard it. Now, there is always a chance that I may have heard this song by accident and I just don't know it. So, as always, if I start listening to the song and I go, oh yeah, I've heard this song before, I know this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Now, point number two. I have done Royal Blood before on the channel. It got blocked. The one time I did Royal Blood, it got blocked. I forgot what the song was, but they blocked it hardcore. Like, they just did not want to talk. They did not want to negotiate. They was just, bam, blocked. I was like, how do I contact these guys to get the block lifted? Nope. No contact information, so it's been blocked and there's nothing I can do about it. Now, I really hope that doesn't happen here. Otherwise, I'll be batting 0 with them. And the last thing you ever want to be doing when you're playing baseball is be one of those guys at the bat that, you know, has like 21 at-bats and has a batting average of 0, you know? Good Lord. That is terrible. Anyway, this was posted by Benja HG. And the video has 365,127 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Looking right at me. Okay. Yeah. You know what he's doing right now? He's looking at me right now going, we're going to block you.
That's the truth.
Oh, we're going to block you. That's what he's doing right now. You look at him. He's daring me to do this. All right. Royal Blood. Figure it out. Lollapalooza 2017. Okay. Please don't block me, sir. All right. Let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Stop looking at me! God! Stop it!
Just to kill out me, trying to cut some teeth, trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm still on here trying to figure it out. Getting on to sleep, that is in my dreams. Love is killing me, trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm still on here trying to figure it out. Chicago, come on! Are you fucking ready? Are you fucking ready? Let's go! 1, 2.
Okay, before it kicks in. Okay, let's back up. All right, so just like before. I say just like before. You guys didn't see it. He's using a splitter, a signal splitter, which is actually really smart. It says he's up there literally by himself as far as stringed instruments goes. It's just him. There's no guitar. It's just him playing a bass. So what he's got is he's got a signal splitter. And what the splitter is doing is it's taking his signal and splitting it into two different directions. One direction is going to a clean, so it's a dry. Maybe a little compression, maybe a little reverb on it, but that's it. It's just a standard bass. Now the other split is going to a distortion pedal, which is going into an octave pedal. So it's bringing it up an octave to make it sound like a guitar. It's in the guitar range. His open E, it sounds like an open E on a guitar. It's up in that register. So very smart. Again, probably's got compression on there, probably a little reverb. Maybe an EQ, possibly. But he's got going splitting into different directions. Now, what's really cool about that is he's got them independent. So the split is going into two switches that he can turn on and off at will. So if he only wants, like at the beginning, you didn't hear the bass tone at all. It was just that distorted guitar tone that's, up the octave into the guitar range. That's all you heard. But then he went over and hit the stomp box, which took the mutes off of the bass path, and now you have both going. Very cool. His setup is really smart, actually, if you think about it. What if he's got maybe a third or a fourth? Be curious to see. Anyway, let's keep going here.
Are you fucking ready? Are you fucking ready? Let's go! 1, 2. I let it go, cause I wanna see you later and we're not allowed to talk it out. Said I'd go, put myself on show, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Broke my shoe, tripped and fell on you, but you didn't know I planned it out. Let it go, cause I wanna see you later and we're not allowed to figure it out, yeah. Nothing here to see, just looking at me, trying to cut some teeth, trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you, I'm still out on me, trying to figure it out. Let's go! So let it go, cause I wanna see you later and we're not allowed to talk it out. Said I'd go, put myself on show, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Broke my shoe, tripped and fell on you, but you didn't know I planned it out. So let it go, cause I won't see you later and we're not allowed to figure it out. Yeah. Everybody clap, come on!
These guys are putting on a great show. They're putting on a great show. Is the music that impressive? No, it's not that impressive. The technology is impressive. The programming is impressive. Having the intellect and the foresight to make that happen, that's impressive. Like, actually, if you take a look, this is his rig right here, I'm assuming. 1, 2, 3. He's got 3 guitar amps. Those are guitar amps. Those are not bass amps. They are too small to be bass amps. And they're Fenders to boot. These are his bass cabinets down here. So he's got the guitar signal going into these, and the bass signal going into that. That's another reason he's getting that full sound, which is, again, smart. You get the guitar sound going through guitar amps. Have the bass signal go through the bass cabinets. Why not? And look, if you're going to split it anyway, why would you want to split it and have it all go through a bass cabinet? Because the guitar sound's not going to sound like a guitar coming out of a bass cabinet. It's just not. It's not going to sound as good as it would coming out of a guitar cabinet. Look, try it sometime. I know a lot of people are shaking heads going, oh, cabinets, just cabinets. No, they're not. Have you ever tried playing a guitar through a bass cabinet? It sounds like muddy, hot garbage. It sounds terrible. Same thing, playing a bass through a guitar amp. You'll never get a full sound, a full bass, deep bass sound out of a guitar amp. I'll use Lemmy as a great example. Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead, he played his Rickenbacker through Marshall cabinets, through guitar cabinets, so he could get that guitar bass sound. Was his bass ever full sounding? Was it ever deep and rich, full sounding? No, it wasn't. It sounded like a guitar, like a bass guitar, and he did that on purpose. Why? Because he's Lemmy Kilmister, and that's what he wanted to do. Who am I going to argue with him, with the man? It's the same thing here. But in any case, getting back to my original point, these guys are putting on a phenomenal show. I know there's only 2 of them. The music is simple. The music is beyond simple. The dude's literally playing one note. Do 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 do. Pick up. Do 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 do. You talk about simple. My God. You know, it's ridiculously simple. But it's fun, and he's got the crowd engaged. And he's walking around. He gets up, puts a foot up on the eagle block right here. Let me see you guys clap. And he starts clapping his hands. What do they all do? Look at the picture right here. They're all hands up in the air clapping, except for these guys with their phones up in the air. Put your phones down and enjoy the show. God, anyway. No, they're putting on a great show. Great show. It looks like a lot of fun. So, kudos to them. Let's keep going. He walks away from the mic. I love it. Clap, clap, clap. I do the same thing with pounding. Octave pedal. Nice. I love it. I love that. He's just, he goes back with the drummer. He starts this riff. He puts his right up in the air, his right hand way up in the air, and it's just doing tapping, one-handed tapping. A lot of people would look at that and go, he's just showing off. And to be perfectly honest with you, he is. He is showing off. But you know what that does? It puts on a show. It's fun to watch. I kind of wish I was there. I kind of do. I kind of wish I was there and watching this happen live. I wish I could have been there to be a part of that. That looks like fun. It looks like fun. That was fun. That was actually a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Look, simple, yes. Effective, you better believe it. That was fun to watch. Well, there you go, folks. That was Royal Blood with Figure It Out. This was a request from Mickey A. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I might shock some people with this. I'm gonna give that an 8.5. Yep, 8.5. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I said this hundreds of times on this channel, and I'm going to continue to say it because I believe it. Simple can be effective when it is done properly. And ladies and gentlemen, this right here is a textbook example of what I mean by that. This song could not have been simpler. Straight ahead, 4x4, pedal to the floor song for the drummer. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Just solid 4x4 time pattern, rock pattern. Easy, simple, done. You have this other guy, bass player, playing literally at times one note. Do 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 do. Now, granted, he was playing other things too, but nothing overly complicated, okay? But it was fun. It was entertaining. It was engaging. He engaged the crowd the whole time, constantly looking out in the crowd, pointing into the crowd, getting the crowd to clap, walking away from the mic stand, getting the crowd to clap again, walking around behind the drummer, engaging with the drummer, interacting with the drummer, having fun with the drummer, which all equates to the crowd having what? A good time. That's what a show should be all about. Having a good time, having a positive experience, being entertained. And these guys did a great job of it. I am really impressed also with the lead guy, the bass player. I'm really impressed with his rig. Very intelligent. I mean, first with the effects, having the foresight to split the effects like that and have each effect being controlled independently, not all going through one single patch, but each one independent, having other effects independent of those effects as well. Very intelligent use of effects. On top of it, he has the high octave guitar patch going up into guitar cabinets, while the bass line, the bass feed is going into bass cabinets. Thus, getting the most out of each independent sound by pumping them through the proper type of speakers, optimizing the sound output. Super intelligent. I'll be honest with you, the effect splitting, I've done that. I've thought about that before in the past and I've done it. I've never done it like that. I've never done it where I had a guitar and a bass on one, being split. And even if I had, I would not have had the foresight to have the guitar lines going into a guitar speakers, a couple of guitar speakers, while I had the bass line going through bass speakers. I would not have had the foresight to do that. I am curious, and I really am kind of tempted. I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to mess around with that on my own. I don't know if I'd ever use it with the band, or any of the bands that I do, but I mean, if I were ever to do a solo project again, I did a solo project once. If I was ever to do a solo project again and incorporate that kind of thing into it, I really want to experiment with that. I do. I'm kind of itching to right now. I kind of want to. No, that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. That was fun. Everybody was having a good time. The concert was fun. Like I said, simple can be effective, and this is a classic, textbook, perfect example of what I'm talking about. So, 8.5, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.